Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of To The Max Outdoors. A little bit different scenery behind me today because I'm down in North Carolina hunting with my good friend Rondy from NorCar Whitetails. I'll hit NorCar Whitetails here in the corner. Click on him, check him out. He's awesome. What a fantastic time I've had down here this week. Rondy and his wife and his two kids have taken me in just like family. They've treated me great. I can't say enough good about these people. They're great people. And for me, I got to come down here to North Carolina and I got to hunt over agricultural farmland. I've hunted over standing soybeans. I've hunted over winter wheat that's coming up that the deer like to eat. I've hunted over freshly plowed tobacco fields. Still hunted in some timber. I've had a phenomenal time. The weather didn't cooperate the first 3 days. It was 80 degrees on the day I got here. It went to 46 degrees the next day and rained the entire day. And then the third morning, it was 30-mile-an-hour winds, pretty consistently 30-mile-an-hour winds. I did end up connecting with a deer. You'll see a short video of that in here. I did end up connecting on the third afternoon. Actually, Rondy went out with me. He was my good luck charm. He has some of these deck stands, he calls them, and they're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. This is a totally different experience for me hunting. And the video that you're getting ready to watch is just a bunch of short clips of me in the stand. I did not do a ton of filming, just simply because of the weather, to be honest with you. And I was kind of in awe of the views of the fields and the soybeans, and I had my head on a swivel the whole time, and honestly the camera wasn't the biggest thing about it. But I'll tell you, check out Rondy from NorCar Whitetails. He will post the video of my kill shot, and then I'm going to put my little video in here also of it. But I can't thank you enough, Rondy. I can't thank your family enough. You guys have been great to me. I truly appreciate it. So stay tuned. You're going to see a couple short clips of the hunts I had. Thank you for watching.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of To The Max Outdoors. As you can see out here behind you and behind the camera, I'm here with our buddy Rondy at NorCar Whitetails. I'm in the great state of North Carolina. I'm checking off a bucket list thing of hunting over some agricultural land. This land here has just been recently planted in wheat, which is no big deal. There's still soybeans around us. Back over here, get up in the camera over my head, there's still soybeans in that field. Rondy wanted me to come here this evening in this deck stand, as he calls it. I'm going to sit here. Rondy will not go hunting until I shoot a deer. I begged and pleaded with him to come out today, but he just wouldn't do it. So when we get the opportunity tonight to put something down, the fellow that owns this property wants deer killed. As you all know that follow Rondy on NorCar, they had to do a little bit of depredation work this summer and they want a little more help with it. So if we can get a deer out here that's pretty calm and I can get a good rest off this awesome deck stand that Rondy's got built, I'm gonna do my best to bring it to you. What an awesome experience this is for me to come down here and hunt agricultural land like this. I can see further than I can shoot in any direction. I've sprayed myself down really good. Sprayed myself down with some Mountain Magic unscented fog, they call it. I've used this stuff for a long time. It works pretty well. I got the old CVA Optima V2 that you watch me get it lined in and get happy with it again. So it is 5 o'clock. We're going to sit here for a couple hours and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to get quiet. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the afternoon hunt of day 2 down here in North Carolina with Mr. Rondy Harvey from NorCar Whitetails. Last night I didn't get it on video, but I did see 2 bucks together. One good buck, I'm gonna say ear tip wide, 8-point. I really couldn't tell. He was 200 yards off, and it was right at last light, and he had a little basket rack. I'm just gonna say 6-point. It was too dark to even see with the binoculars, but I did see 2 deer last night. This morning's hunt, I hunted this morning, but it was yesterday was 80 degrees here in North Carolina, and today it's 46, and it's been raining all day. It's 15 minutes after 4 right now. I just got set up in another one of Rondy's deck stands here, and this place looks awesome to me. He says it's a really productive deck stand. It's overlooking, I'll show you what it's overlooking here in a minute, but I gotta give Rondy a big special thanks, and his wife and his kids. They've taken me in like I'm one of their own. Absolutely great people. So if you follow me and don't follow them, you have to follow NorCar Whitetails. Is honest, down to earth, good person you ever want to meet in the entire family, and we should all strive to be like them. So I'm going to settle in here and get quiet. The rain has actually slacked off some. It's supposed to quit here around 5 o'clock. Starting to see a lot of rub. We run the properties a little bit today, and there's tons of new fresh signs, so I do believe the rut is beginning to happen. And this view that I got, I'm just going to show you this view. That is basically what I'm looking at sitting in this deck stand. That right there is standing soybeans, and this right here is standing soybeans. I'm not a good judge on how much that is, but I'm going to say it's 3-4 acres of soybeans, and they're still standing because the deer have just annihilated them. Rondy says deer come out in that corner right there. That's why this stand's positioned. So we're going to sit here and give it heck, and I'm going to do my best to put this CVA Optima V2 to work this evening. He wants me to fill some tags, so if I can make sure that it's not a button buck and it's not a doe with some fawns, probably going to take it. As far as buck goes, I'm going to try to hold out for a racked buck. I'm not going to shoot a spike or a 4 or something that I deem's a young buck. But if you do follow Rondy, you know that he got some deprivation tags this summer, and this is one of the farms that the deer has just annihilated, the soybean crop that these guys work so hard to put in. So this landowner wants some deer taken out, and I'm going to do my best to oblige him. So stick around, stay tuned. I hope I bring you some action.
Boom. Good shot, buddy. Good shot. Watch her, watch her. She hit good.
All right, everybody, here we are. I just shot a deer. Mr. Rondy from NorCar Whitetails, he got it on video. So I'm gonna say it right now. He invited me down here. If you want to watch it, you're gonna have to go to his channel and see it. I'll tag it up here in the corner. But as you can see here on the ground,
Blood has been spilt.
Blood has been spilt, as Rondy said. So we're gonna go down here and see if we can put some hands on it. Coming into the woods right here, and you can see right in front of the camera right here, boop, you can see where she come into the woods pretty easy here on the tree. I'm gonna walk down the path that she came in. Rondy's over here to the right. All right, got pretty good blood coming in here. Right through here, I can see blood and kicked up leaves. All right, everybody, I'm gonna turn the camera back off here so I don't jump it up and miss it. All right, everybody, we're just looking here. This deer probably ended up going 100 yards total. I see her ear down here laying by a log.
Go hands on, Matt Abbruzzino.
Mr. Rondy, he's all excited. I'm super happy. Awesome hunt.
Meat going in the cooler, Matt.
Definitely gonna put some meat in the cooler, taking it back to West Virginia with me. See what these North Carolina deer taste like. Probably better than the mountain laurel deer that I'm used to eating.
This is an old one, man. Look at that dark head. That's a good size, huh? Let me film you. Go hands on.
I'll take the cap out of the gun, man.
This thing will stay on, won't it, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, the screen just went off.
Just touch it. Come back on. Come on.
Yeah, man.
So I was aiming high shoulder.
Oh, you drilled her. That's how she was standing.
Yep.
Right in the shoulder.
Yep. Let me see. Right at her shoulder. That big old nanny.
Mm-hmm. Little dark head.
Oh yeah.
NorCar Whitetails. North Carolina. Man, I'm so happy you killed
Oh,
one.
I'm sure appreciate it, Rondy. Everything. This deer's even got a little bit of a black mane going on.
Yeah. We get a lot of redheads here, man. A lot of them have redheads, but you can tell the old nanny, the old does, like the old Janes is what I call them. They'll have the dark heads like that. Good shot, though, man.
Rondy, I sure appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're here. There you go.
Like I said, everybody, deer down. Rondy's got the shot footage on his channel, so I'll tag that. He'll put his video out, then I'll tag it, put mine out. So
You're not done. You got another day.
I still got a whole nother morning and afternoon hunt. So good thing about the great state of North Carolina is they let me kill some deer on a non-resident tag. So to help this landowner out, get rid of some crop damaged deer, and we'll bring you back. All right, everyone, it's the final afternoon hunt for my North Carolina trip down here with Rondy from NorCar Whitetails. I'm back up in the stand where I was successful in harvesting a mature doe last night. Our friend Rondy is back there in that corner of that very back field in front of my fingertip. It's his famous chili bowl stand, as people may know it that follow him. I'm hoping he gets to kill a deer tonight. That would be awesome to be able to take a deer in the same week as him. And you know, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it a million times more. Him and his family have been super hospitable to me, and they've taken me in like one of my own when I'm down here on this trip, and they've treated me awesome. So I'd like to ice the cake off here today. I finally got him to take the gun out. This is the first day he's taken a gun out since we've been here. So hopefully he gets to connect tonight. There's been a couple decent bucks showing up on camera over there. We checked cards yesterday. There's still a good buck here. Been showing up a lot. The rut is either started or really close to starting. The camera activity's picking up. This morning's hunt, I ended up seeing a 3-point, 4-point, whatever you want to call it, and 3 does. Now, he wasn't chasing them, but they were in the same kind of vicinity, so it's definitely getting ready to happen. As you can see here behind me, some cool old tobacco buildings from way a long time ago. These sheds are probably out here on somebody's old homestead, or what used to be somebody's old homestead, I should say. But I don't know, I need to get some footage, like I said, and I haven't got really good footage this week. I've just been having a blast with Rondy and his family, and honestly, I haven't been getting a lot of footage, and I apologize for that. It's gonna be a hodgepodge video.
and that's just the way it's going to be. So I'm going to try to get some filming in here tonight. Over here, yeah, over here in this back corner, there's persimmon trees, and they are finally dropping. We did see some deer in those persimmons last night. So I can't necessarily shoot back in that direction. There's a road, I mean, way further than I can shoot, but there is a road, so I'm not going to shoot in that direction. But hopefully those deer come through that, get that persimmon, and I'll spin the camera around here again. This field right here has got winter wheat in it that's starting to sprout up, and it's about 2 to 3 inches tall. Rondy tells me the deer like eating that. That's a 2-acre chunk right there. And then directly in front of you here, I don't know how well you're going to see it because of the sun, but that is all winter wheat all the way up through there. And then, like I said, back here, way back here is another giant field. That's where Rondy is, and it also has winter wheat in it. So definitely agricultural land, and definitely something that has been very awesome experience for me to make happen. So Rondy, I sure appreciate it, and I hope I didn't wear out my welcome here, because I really appreciate it. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens this evening's hunt.
It's been a blast to have you here, man.
Yes, sir, Rondy. It's been great. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been great to me. You and the wife and the kids have been absolutely fantastic to me. That's what I made a couple comments there in my little hunting videos. You guys are great. That's what we all should be as a family unit. We should gather with people. You guys are great. The hunt was just a bonus, and the deer was absolutely a bonus.
Yeah. Wish you could have got that buck tonight.
Well, we did. Ronnie and I both seen bucks this evening.
Yeah.
The deer movement's back on. I think when your little brother Jace gets here and your nephew and brother-in-law get here, I think you're going to have a really, really fun time.
Yeah, fortunate to be here, man. A lot of people, like, it's crazy. You know, I met you the first time and shook your hand, looked you in the eye on Monday, and so being here and hanging out with you for 4 days has been the coolest thing, man. It really
awesome.
has. And it's like, I was like, man, a short story, you know, I watched Matt on one of his videos. It's been a year ago, and I watched him. He fell, not to make fun of you, he fell on a trout fishing trip, and he never cut it out of his video. And I said that day, I'm going to invite that dude to come hunt here. I was like, he seems like an honest, good dude. And it's been really good for me too, man, having you here. Like, I've enjoyed having you. I'm trying to, outthink myself to make sure we get you on, get you a deer. In the first, day and a half, 2 days was rough. It's just like you said, because
Well,
weather
I got here, it was 80 degrees. The next day it was 40s and rain all day. The next day was brutal 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah,
I mean, and it all came together. I mean, the good Lord made it happen. You definitely didn't. It's not like you set me up bad. You didn't set me up bad. That's for sure. I mean, the deer sign and the activity, and you got this figured out.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I try, man. I appreciate that.
They didn't run out and fall in front of me and die, so you did your job.
No, yeah, it's definitely people hunt agricultural land. It's a bonus here, and it can spoil you, but at the same time, like Matt just said, they don't run in front of you and die. You got to do some work here. You're on a real hunt.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
Yeah, just because it's agriculture and there were soybeans out in front of me there a couple times didn't mean the deer were there. And that's kind of, I'm not going to say that's what I thought was going to happen, but once on Monday, let's just make a quick story here. On Monday when we came down, I'm not from an agricultural area, so I don't know what soybeans should look like. And we were driving through one of the fields at Rondy Farms, and I said, "Oh, that looks like they've been cut." And he just looked at me and laughed, and he's like, no, they've not been cut. That's what the deer do to them. Yep. And I think I made that comment in a video clip too. If he'd have told me they'd have been cut, then that's what I would have thought. I mean, it looked like a grass mowed down. They were all the same height, and
there's a bunch of them here, buddy.
And it wasn't like it was a backyard garden size either. We're talking acres that was like that. So I'm glad I got to take one doe out of the equation for him, and that was definitely a breeder doe. So
You could have shot two. You could have shot. You could have made that shot.
yeah, I hope that comes out good in the video.
Oh man, great shot. It was a great shot.
I appreciate it, Ron. You did everything. You did everything right, man.
No, man, you, like I said, you're a very humble, good dude, and I know we're recording right now, but like I'd tell you to your face, like you're more welcome to come back again. And like we were talking up there eating dinner, like you asked if you wanted to do this next year, and I was like, I think we're gonna see old Matt Aberzino back here in North Carolina next year. So I've had a blast too.
Oh yeah, absolute blast. I can't thank you and the family enough for what you did.
Man.
Mr. Derek, the landowner that we did the majority of the hunting on,
Yeah.
great people. Golly, great people. There's still a lot of great people in this world with all the nonsense that's going on right now.
There is. People do good things for people all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. From meeting your friends and family here, that's fantastic. That's the way I strive to be, and that's how I like to raise my family. And I know from watching you, you're raising your family just like I try to, right and wrong, and that's what it is. So
Don't go home and tell your wife what a bunch of crazies up here now.
I told you spend one day with my family.
Appreciate y'all tuning in to this is kind of like a parallel channel shot right here. This is to the Max Outdoors with Matt Aberzino and NorCar Whitetails here with me. So appreciate y'all being here. You got anything else you want to leave with?
No, I'll definitely tag his video here at the end, so check him out. Rondy at NorCar Whitetails.
Yep, catch my video. It'll be labeled, it'll start off with deer down, and it'll be Matt's big Jane that he shot here. So, and it's great footage. So, but I appreciate y'all being here. Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching.